Yep. 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 Good morning. Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to TMPG. I'm, of course, your humble host, Thunder. Come on. This is where you load the game. This is where the game loads. And we are live. We're more Stardew Valley. I'm running a little late today, obviously. A couple hours later than usual for the start time today. My apologies. My bad. But errands had to be ran. You know, things had to be done. Why is that so loud? That feels very loud. Why are you so loud? What's going on over here? Saw that everybody in the local paper. Sounds okay. No cookies? Don't I normally get cookies from her when she's proud of me or whatever? I thought I got cookies normally when she's proud of me and so on. I guess that's not going to be a thing today. All right, so today the plan is to continue to make money. The idea being we got to build our first coop here soon. But the problem is one of the problems I'm realizing is this area I have right here where I am watering these plants is where I'm going to put the coop. So I've clearly made some mistakes. Mistakes were made. So what we're going to do is for the next 4 days or whatever, while these parsnips grow, we're going to get ourselves situated, get our house in order a little bit, and figure out all the things we need to get in place for our new chickens. Figure out how much our chickens are going to cost. Probably do some fishing, make a little side money. Goddamn. Ugh. Also, when I was out and around running errands today, I grabbed myself a coffee. The luau has begun at the beach. Oh, hell yeah. What do I have for the luau? I don't really have anything. I don't have anything good for the luau. Oh well. Let's just go to it anyways. Ooh, there we go. Spicy berry. The luau is where you like spicy berries or spicy berries. Can you tell I'm tired? Yeah, I'm a little tired. The luau is where you get to put the stuff in the potluck thing, right? I'm pretty sure, or no? Yep, cool. Okay, so I brought a spicy berry. That'll work. Paw, jungle decals. Don't care about any of this crap. Starfruit's kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't want any of that crap. Goes in the middle of all this hubbub. Oh yeah, you know, we're living our best lives. Governor, who cares? Excuse me. You got it. A little spice berry to the soup. Come on. Try to talk to everybody because you got to talk to everyone. It's important. Okay. Alrighty. For his annual visit, yeah. If you brought something for the potluck, make sure and add it to the soup cauldron. Yeah, I got it. You got it, buddy. Yes, let's start. Today, I took the liberty to grab myself a can of coffee. It looks like an energy drink. It's not an energy drink. It's like a can of coffee. It's kind of delicious. Alrighty. Come on. Now, does Spicy Berry do anything to the soup? I don't even remember. He hit it twice. He's happy. He's happy. Okay, good. Whew. Cool. All right. Yeah. A little spice berry on that bitch, dude. I put a little spice berry on that, dude. I just grabbed it on the way over. I grabbed it off the ground on the way over, dude. No big deal. All right. End of the day. End of the day. Grimace, get out of my bed, dude. Enough of this. Ooh. Whoa. Alrighty. Throw all that in there. Perfect. Now, what we're going to do is... I know what you guys are thinking. Why are you knocking down perfectly good plants? Don't worry. I've got a plan. Wait, you guys can't see the game. Oh my god, I'm how embarrassing. Hold on. Where's the button to do the thing? With the How do I do this again? Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. There we go. We got to do it this way. Now you guys can see. My bad. My bad. I was talking to an empty screen there for quite a while. Mistakes were made. I forgot. I have to leave this bar up here so you guys can see what's on the... My fault. Okay. All right, let's reharvest all these... Let's reharvest all these plants again. Hooray! I feel like we just did this. Didn't we just do this? We did, but you guys didn't see any of it. And that's my bad. It was only for like 10 minutes that I was recording with no camera on the game. Or with no gameplay. That was quick. I realized very quickly, so that's good. Alrighty. Right about there. Ought to be better. Okay. Alrighty. Shut up, dog. Oh, you need water? Maybe he needs water. What's up, Grimace? There you go, buddy. Now shut up. Now zip it. Uh-huh. A little hardwood. Perfect. Do I not have those fences yet, though? I haven't even unlocked those fences yet. I got regular wood fences. I don't have hardwood fences yet. How do I unlock hardwood fences? Maybe what we'll do is the first little bit of fences we'll make out of the other ones, and then that'll... We'll replace it with hardwood fences when we get enough to do that, right? Oh, also I need to make a... Thank you. Nope, that was not... God damn it. Can I kill this little stupid bush? I think I can, right? Alright, so we're going to try and line it up. The idea is to line it up with... like the corner of this lake in that... At the bottom over here... The pathway out of my farm, I want to line up with that. So I want to line it up with this spot right here. So that puts me at like more or less right here ish. I like a nice big walkway. I don't like a small walkway right there. So out my front door, right down here to crops, which I didn't really have to move that much. First chicken coop will go right over here in the corner, right? Eventually there'll be a second chicken coop here, kind of up by these things once I can break up these pieces of wood and whatnot. And then it'll basically be like chicken coop. And then as we move farther down here, we'll have like maybe another chicken coop here. We'll probably do another chicken coop like right over here area-ish. Ultimately, it'll be fenced all the way to right about here-ish, right? See, that's... I mean, I guess the fence can go around the lake like that, but I don't know. I want to kind of flush that up if I can. God damn it. So then have another walkway right here to walk out to like the straight out of the farm situation, yeah. And then this whole area to the left here, we're going to do an orchard all the way up. We're doing an orchard all the way up to the, because see how it's a clean crop area right here? We're going to do a proper like tree orchard all the way up to the top here. When the greenhouse is fixed, we'll probably push it back into that corner and or possibly put it over by the house. We may move it all the way out of the area. Eventually, I'll have to figure out where I'm going to actually put crops if I want to have real crops, because at some point I want to have real crops, obviously. But in here is all chickens. It's McNugget Farm. It's got to be mostly chickens, right? Now look at that. See, tell me that isn't flush. Tell me that doesn't line up. Am I one off? I might be one off. I can't really see it. Let me hold on. I'm like one or two off, right? Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't have crooked eyes, right? I'm like one fence post off. I'm looking at it on the Streamlabs. Yeah, I'm a fence post off, I think. Okay, so let's fix that up here. Be like right here-ish, probably would be more flush. Let me look. See, that looks off too. Okay, so in the middle of those two then. Hold on, let me look. Okay, see, that looks flush, right? Yeah, that's straight up. Okay. Damn it. All right, come on. Relax. Everybody breathe. There we go. Go that way. And then chop those things. There you go, buddy. Good shit. Bing! Done. Now, I'll probably do decorative paths along here where I'm walking. Like that will kind of wrap around the lake and make it like look all pretty and whatnot. Probably do a decorative path around the backside of the orchard itself. But essentially, the idea would be sheds in each one of these little nooks, these little hard oak nooks. We'll leave room for these stumps to regrow because it's always good to have more hardwood. But like probably a shed up here that will take care of, you know, something or other. A shed over in this nook, kind of up at the top as well. All the while leaving room for for these stumps to regrow, because again, it's just an extra resource of hardwood. That's the beauty of having the forest farm, is like you end up with extra hardwood. These stumps respawn, so that's why, you know, I'm like a month into the like less than a month, probably 12 days into this farm, I guess, right? And I've got a couple hundred hardwood. Like, you don't normally have that much hardwood, but like, you know, that's the beauty of the did I talk to Demetrius already? I'm not sure if I did or didn't. Wait, what was that on the ground right there? It's green. I did. Yep. I've already starting to get fruits and stuff. Let's go. Okay. So that was a pretty good day. Started to get the kind of... Oh, that's the wrong chest. What am I doing? I might actually change these chests, move these chests around a little bit. 'Cause this is... At the very least, what I should do is make another one and put the seeds and stuff in a different one. Let me grab that real quick. Get. Alrighty. Good. Let's see how much money I make off all those crops I just put into the thing. What's up, Grimace? Move out of the way, stupid. I'm trying to watch the television. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. Love it. Perfect. Ooh, $3,000. Is that enough to get a chicken? It probably is, right? What day is it? Saturday? Get out of the way, Grimace. Okay. So let me just double check. I can't really kill these bushes, right? Or can I? Oh, I can. Yes. Okay, right in that corner. Right in that corner is where my chicken coop's gonna go. Perfect. Okay. All right. So, do I have enough? I have enough for the coop. How much does it take to make a coop? Hold on, where's that written down? Coop, 10,000 gold, 400 wood, 150 stone. How am I looking on the stone? I got the wood. We got plenty of that. Oh, dude, we're in great shape. Okay, We're heading off towards to get our first chicken coop. Let's get it. McNugget Farm is getting its first, probably getting its first chicken today, most likely. Assuming I have enough left over after the I buy the coop. Oh, look at all these forageables. Let's go. That's the song on this game, but don't worry. I have the music turned off so that no one gets copyright strikes. Looking for a grape. We'll pay a flat rate on delivery. Yeah, that's... Aren't we all, dude? Wait, is it that time of year where the... Oh, it's not even... It's too early still. Damn it. What do I do for an hour? I guess more foraging? Chickens, chickens, and more chickens. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the chickens are the cheapest animal to buy. So hopefully I'll be able to buy a handful of them. That'd be great. In a perfect world. Sup, lady? Alright, build me a chicken coop. Do it now. Dude, there's room for like 2 chicken coops right next to each other right there. Oh shit. Do I double down on the chicken coops right next to each other? That'd be sick. Alright. Wait. Did that not cost 10 grand in gold? How do I still have 9 grand? Very interesting. All right, let's go over to Marnie's. And let's go see about some... Oh, I can't buy chickens until the coop's finished being built. What am I talking about? I'm being dumb. I'm being very dumb right now. Let's go see how much they cost, though. Least we can do is price them out, right? Get an idea what we're in for. Whoa. Wipe your feet. Oh, shut up. Let me see what we got. You're not even going to show me until I have a chicken coop? That's bull, bro. That's bull. Screw you, Marnie. I was going to do some comparison shopping, dude. That's bullshit. That's messed up. Okay, we're moving around here, scavenging everything we can scavenge. No, we're not buying any hats. So sorry. We don't have hat money. I wish we did. We just don't. Eventually, we're going to have so much money that it'll be laughable that we couldn't afford to buy a hat right there. I mean, we for sure could buy one. Don't get me twisted. I got, almost 10,000 gold coins. I could buy everything in that inventory. But it's just not smart to spend my money that way right now. Is I guess what I should be saying. It's just not intelligent. Okay, that'll be some... What the hell? How did I just... Oh, did the lightning mess up the path over here? That's what happened. There you go. Put that back. I almost feel like I need a walk-through way right there, but maybe I don't. I have one right here. That's probably close enough. Let me look at that. Stumps are back, dude. More hardwood? Yes, please. Poor Singus plays for the Atlanta Hawks. Bruh. Off-season has officially begun in the NBA, and some players are moving around, and some of these moves are like, what is going on? So weird. So weird. Oh, I need 10 moss? Okay. Only have 4. I need to get some more moss, dude. That's good money, is the mushrooms that grow on the things. I need to find some more trees. Some trees with moss on them before night falls. We're looking for mossy trees, dude. There's one up there. See it? You guys missed it. Up right there. See? Mossy tree. Another piece of moss. I don't necessarily need to chop the tree down. I just need to get the moss off of them. It's interesting that none of these trees have moss on them at all. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Ooh, damn. Look at all these. Bro. Wait, what was that daily? Was it grapes? Bro, I got a grape. Demetrius! That's for, he needed a grape, right? Yes. Bro. Free gold. Give me the gold. Demetrius! You hanging out by the cliffside? He's usually hanging out by the cliffside. No? It's too late. Okay. He's probably at his house then. Hey, Demetrius. Oh, he's in the kitchen. Yo. Yo, bro. Help me. Get out of the way, woman. Move, woman. Bro. Haha, you're welcome, dude. Give me that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. It's got moss on it? Not really. All right, well, let's get home and get to sleep. It was a productive day. We got a lot done. We got our first coop. We haven't gotten our chickens yet, but we got our first coop. We found a bunch of forageables. Productive day. I'm curious. Do I have hay in here? I do. Okay. Whoop. Queen of sauce. Mouthwater recipe for my secret cookbook. Yes. I already know how to cook pancakes. Damn it. That'd been sweet if I didn't know how to cook those already. My throat's dry as a desert bone. Okay. What is it? Pale ale. I don't know. Sorry. Pam, it's going to be a while. All right? I can't just come up with pale ales out of my ass. All right? All right. Let's go to the mines. We need to get some more resources out of the mines. coppers and irons and what have you. These things are very valuable, very important to what we're doing. Sweet pea is not too inconvenient. Penny, you are a sweet pea there, princess, all right? If I find one, you got it. You just keep raising everybody else's kids, all right, Penny? Little spice berry for the road. Love it. We get to the mine at like 9 in the morning. Perfect, dude. Let's go. Oh boy, we are almost to the hot spot too. Once we get to 40, we get the I can't see shit down here, dude. I don't have my... Oh, God. Got to keep fighting. The key is to just never stop fighting. Oh my lord. That was serious, dude. But the trick was just to never stop fighting, you know? Just can't give up hope. You just never stop, never stopping, you know? End of the day. Dude, where's the ladder? Give me the ladder already, bro. This is ridiculous. Christ, I recognize the sound of a ladder because I couldn't see the ladder there. I just was like, I think that sound was the ladder. I couldn't even see it. I was just guessing, basically. Monster Slayer goal. Oh my goodness! I've already accomplished some shit for the Fighters Guild or whatever, the Monsters Guild or whatever the shit. Nice. Oh Lord, I saw that guy. Dude, where is the ladder? Give me the ladder, dude. I need out of here. I need to get at least 5 levels while I'm in here. I mean, it's only 5:20. I still got plenty of time, I guess, technically, but bro, explain to me where I'm supposed to go right now. I've looked. Oh, there's 1 or 2 over here. Is it gonna be literally the last stone I turn over? Because that would be some bullshit. It is. Oh wow. Wait, what? Where's my ladder? Am I crazy or is there no ladder here? When this bat dies, a ladder's gonna appear. Watch. Nope. I'm confused. There we go. That's what I needed, dude. That's the confidence boost I needed right there. I was struggle busting pretty hard on that. Take another field snack. Honestly, let's go back up and let's go to the Fighters Guild real quick. Because I don't think I'll be able to get 5 more layers before the end of the night anyways. And let me just see if I can upgrade my sword a little bit or something. I accomplished something for these guys, so they're going to have some sort of a treat for me, I would think, right? What do we got in here? Nothing worth a shit. What do I got? Steel sword? Four to 8 with +2 speed. Okay, and then I'm looking at... Ooh. Critical chance. Is that what I have? A steel small sword? Yeah. I mean, that's miles better. That one's miles better. But maybe I do the cutlass for right now. I know it's expensive, but like, bro, I'm getting punked out there. Okay. All right. And I basically just accomplished one of these things, right? Was that what it was? Yeah, I got that one already knocked out. Okay, cool. That's something. I'm not good enough friends to go back here, right? Yeah. There's a gift back here, though. I want it. I want that gift. I want that gift really badly. Give me that gift, please. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Alrighty. Well, we're out of here. I mean, we're only what do you call it? 5 levels away from 40, which is one of my, I think is one of these things still. Deeper in the mine, yeah. Reach level 40. That'll be like a nice little woohoo of money and stuff. So. Where am I going? This one. And this one has the bug meat in it. I should probably just sell all these fish. I'm so close to getting a dehydrator, though. As soon as I hit level 40, I think there's a lake or whatever. If I can fish in that lake and get the last jelly, then I'll probably be able to make the fish dehydrator, right? Or maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. Haven't unlocked it yet. But that's why I'm saving my fish, because I want to dehydrate all those fish and get double the money for them. But I haven't got my dehydrator yet. Okay. Well, it's nighttime. Let's go to sleep. What's living off the land? Yeah, I already knew that. Oh, no. The spirits hate me today, dude. I shouldn't have looked at that. I knew the spirits were out to get me, dude. I could tell. I'm thinking today I go down to the beach and do some fishing. Now that that's done. He's got water? Yep, he's got water. Okay, let's go down to the beach. She's still working on the coop. So until that's actually built, I can't really buy any animals, which I want to do. So maybe we go down to the beach and do some fishing. Right? Unless there's some daily thing. Talia Lee. Hello. Good morning. There's no daily to do. I don't care about people's birthdays necessarily. I've never really bothered with birthdays. I should. I should be better about that. I'm just not. I don't care about your birthday. I can't care about it. I refuse. Who am I kidding at? Let's go back up to the mines. 5 levels, right? I can get 5 levels. I got a cutlass now. I'm gonna dominate. We're gonna kill. Excuse me. We're gonna kill everybody. Hello. I like how you said that with the 3 O's. Hello, like that. What have I had in here? Oh, okay, yeah. Extra foods and whatnot. Okay. Put that in there. Let me have those for right now. I knew it. There's going to be a ladder right there. How did I know there was going to be a ladder right there? I just knew it. It was just like, of course there's going to be a ladder right there. And of course there's going to be a ladder right there, dude. I knew it. God, I'm so smart. I'm freaking good at this. I mean, who are we kidding right now? Oh, God. Okay, well, it's time for the cutlass, dude. Ooh. Remember when it took me like 20 minutes to kill those guys? Yeah, not anymore, dude. Now I got a cutlass, bro. Get out my face. I wish a rock monster would, you know what I mean? Okay, see, let's go. I'm saying, bro. That kid owes me 5 crisp $1 bills tomorrow. What's up, Kyle Quick? How's it going, buddy? Bro, pieces are moving. People are making moves this offseason, buddy. It's an exciting time to be a basketball head right now, dude. Things are happening. How's Kyle Quick doing today? Everybody good? Everything good? Ooh, what was that? Learn it. Learn it. Learn it. Good. Why you buck? Topaz. I think if you want Scoot Henderson to be the best version of Scoot Henderson, then you get Drew Holiday okay with the idea of running out his contract in Portland and mentoring that young kid who has taken small steps to get better, but hasn't taken the giant leap we're hoping he's going to take, given we picked him at number 2 if we're Portland, right? So you bring in a Drew Holiday, not because you think Drew Holiday is going to change your franchise, but because you think on a basketball level he's going to help shore up your defense, or at least change the culture, like the defensive culture on your squad, just with the way he plays and the way he practices and the way he approaches the game. But from all reports, he's the best locker room guy you could possibly ask for. And then for a team like Portland, who has a young star in Scoot Henderson, who hasn't really been moving through his progression as a pro like they'd want him to, or as fast as they'd want him to, nothing better than him learning at the tree of a Drew Holiday. It's perfect on that level. You pay the money because of what Drew Holiday will do for Scoot Henderson's game, and for what he will do overall for the defensive strategy and the veteran leadership. You're paying for his veteran leadership, essentially. So I have no problem with that move. I think that's a smart move. I also think it's a smart move to grab Jordan Poole and trade and picks for McCollum in New Orleans with the Pelicans. I think that was a very smart move. It seems like you just got another, maybe he'll play, maybe he won't play, liability player, but like, who are you kidding? You're the Pelicans. Anything to put asses in seats, bro. It makes sense. Plus, you were wasting McCollum's, end of his prime when you weren't going to be anything or be anyone. Make Tatum and all. Praying Brown gets traded so bad he's not going to get traded. Not at this point. They moved Porzingis to Atlanta, brother. Porzingis is in Atlanta now. They got off Holiday and Porzingis and managed to make room for $60 million. They managed to make room for $60 million with what they got back. They got breathing room. They're out of the second apron, which is all they were trying to do. They're out of the second apron, bro. They don't have to make it. They technically, if they want to keep going, it would be just gluttony at this point because they don't actually have to move any more pieces. They've gotten out of the second apron. They're off the hard cap. The penalties won't be there. The $200 million in, financial penalties aren't there. They're good. They've solved their problem. Not as much on White, but on Brown, yeah. This is also what I'm hearing, which I think is crazy. But Jordan Poole and Zion in New Orleans for the Pelicans. I don't hate it. Am I crazy? But I don't hate it. I mean, call me a optimist, but I know they're a West Coast team, but I don't know. I like Jordan Poole. Should I not like Jordan Poole? I mean, I was on Team Draymond when Draymond punched him in the head or whatever, but I didn't think it doesn't mean I didn't think he was talented, you know? I don't have any more food. All right, I'm going to go back up to the surface. What am I doing? I'm not getting to 45 anyways, right? Plus, I just got to 40, so I accomplished something, didn't I? Reach the bottom. Yeah, all right, dude. What does she want? Sweet pea? Yeah, sorry. No dice. It's been a pretty exciting offseason so far, for sure. Pretty exciting offseason. So stacked, bro. It's so stacked. It's dumb stacked. Also, Bill Simmons put out a podcast today with this, I don't know, this guy from the ESPN or whatever, one of his old colleagues from ESPN. And he was making a case, not the colleague, but Bill Simmons was, that 27-28, OKC's in trouble. By 27-20, I know that's 3 years from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. But 3 years from now, OKC's got a real problem on their hands. Because by then, assuming everything goes the way it's been going, by then, Shea is going to be 2 years into his max. And I guess Chet and J. Will both be eligible for extensions. And they were looking at the numbers. They were doing the money on it. And they're like, yo, in 27-28, which is like 2 years away, OKC owes $140 million to 3 of their 4 starters. Or 3 of their 5 starters. They'll have $140 million going out to 3 guys. Remember, second apron, hard cap. So they'll have like $70 million. They'll have like $70 million for salary for the other 14 players on the roster, or 13 players on the roster. I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh no. They're like, bro. He was breaking it down, and I was like, dude, what? It was pissing me off a little bit to hear. I was like, that's garbage, dude. But he's right. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, there'll be a little bit of adjustment per season for like, you know, the salaries and whatever like go up a little bit, but not enough that it won't be like running $10 waters, God. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, he was making the point that doesn't matter what team, even the best laid team, even the team with like, man, OKC's in such good shape, so much young talent, and they don't have to worry about their future, and man, they've really, you know, they're in the best possible position. All those things are true, but also, at the very same time, in a couple of years, they're going to have to pull their team apart. If guys are expecting to make real money, they'll have to go elsewhere. This second apron, this hard cap is like, it's destroying. It kills dynasties. Nobody's going to be able to have a dynasty because by the time you get to that 3rd or 4th year, people are going to expect to get paid, and you can't. Where's the money? You can't. With the second ceiling hard cap, like it game over. Sure, they'll stay together, but Dude, he scared the shit out of me because he broke him down very simply, but like, and he was, I don't, I'm like, bro, he was making a case that no team's gonna be able to stick together for very long anymore. Even the best, you know, teams with oh, these guys love each other and everybody's best friends. We're winning championships. Let's just keep the party rolling. Like, even the best teams at that are going to have some real problems, dude. I was like, oh, God dang it, dude. That's the problem Boston has right now is they're paying two of their guys. Two of their guys have like $500 million contracts. I mean, Jaylen Brown and Tatum, like, both have, nearly $500 million contracts over the next 4 or 5 years, right? So it's like this hard cap, this second apron, this new collective bargaining thing that they did last summer. It doesn't just stop super teams. I mean, it stops super teams and it stops you from creating a super team. Do you know what I mean? Like, even like if you're just savvy and smart, Sam Presti with the draft, grabbing the right players and developing and doing everything the quote unquote right way, you're still going to get your legs taken out at like year 3, year 4. It's like, well, then what are we doing? So frustrating to me, dude, to hear that. I was like, but we did it the right way. but we did. Because Detroit, same thing. Detroit did it the right way. We drafted a bunch of guys, OKC did it the right way. We drafted a bunch of guys. We built from, like we're supposed to. We didn't buy a super team. We didn't, but we're still going to we're still going to get our shit pulled apart in 2 or 3 years when players want real contracts, dude. And to ask players to take less money. Are you kidding? As it stands, from the revenue of a professional basketball franchise, right now they get like 3% of the revenue. Even with their $50 million and $500 million contracts, these guys are still making, when you look at the overall money of a professional basketball team, they're making like less than 10% of the revenue coming in. Goes out to players. Something dumb like that. It's like 10 to 13 or something like that. So it's... But whose fault is that? Because they're putting a hard cap. They're putting a hard cap on it. So it's like... I don't know. I didn't like hearing that. I didn't like him breaking it down. You'll have to watch it. But Simmons breaks down the 2027, 2028 season for OKC, and he goes, here's what they're paying realistically, assuming they both get their basic extensions, and they don't ask for more money or renegotiate and test free agency. If they all still want to be there and they accept their extensions after their rookie contracts are up and whatever, they're like, here's how much money's going out. And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, and then how are you paying the other 12 people on the roster? I was like, Jesus. It broke my heart, dude. We all got to be Washington? Washington. They were like, the guys, they kept mentioning Washington. Washington's in great shape. Brooklyn's in great shape. I'm like, are they? They're terrible teams with no real talented players. But to be fair, no actual big contracts either. No players that could justify a big contract either. Like, they're the best teams in the best shape. Like, they're the two of the worst teams in the league. How are they in the best shape? I mean, that's crazy. It's a sport built off dynasties. That's, your Lakers, your Celtics back in the day, your Pistons in the late 80s, early 90s, and the San Antonio Spurs in the 2000s, and the Lakers in the 2000s, and Golden State in the 2010s. It's like, this is basketball. This is how basketball becomes popular, is dynasties. This second apron is garbage, dude. I mean, it's terrible, dude. I gotta buy some chickens. Marnie's not here. She's doing her workout today. God. Just trying to buy some chickens, woman. I don't know. Unless I'm missing something. I might be missing something. But that Bill Simmons guy has done full episodes on the, second apron and this new collective bargaining agreement and yada yada yada. He's done full episodes on it, breaking it down, so he has a good understanding of it. And when he says we're screwed in 2 years, I'm like, oh no, because like he knows what he's talking about. He's not just some dum dum. So, yeah, hooray, OKC, let's go, championship, cool, we got a championship. Our team's gonna be screwed in 2 years. How do we fix that? Yeah, good thing Presti has a shit ton of picks. I mean, I guess, yeah. It's move the next guy. Well, he was making that argument too. He's like, okay, so maybe you move off Dort. You hope Wallace becomes good enough to cover for Dort. You hope, this player is good enough that in a couple years, if he needs to, he's the new this, he's the new that, or whatever. And I'm like, okay, sure. All of that, yeah. But also, like, screwed with an MVP and tons of firsts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, there's no such thing as dynasties anymore, I guess is what I'm saying. Not screwed as much as just like, how much does that suck when you think about it? Like, he breaks it down pretty good. It's just, it left me just like, well, goddamn. Well, like, so there's just no more dynasties? There's just no more dynasties anymore? That sucks. Dynasties are awesome. Even when it's not a team, like one of the teams I support, obviously. I mean, right now it sucks because it's like that the Thunder are going to be good for a long time. Except for maybe they're not now. Because even if they're good for a long time, they're going to eventually have to start moving off people and, like, making changes. Which is so stupid. He did make another point that I thought was very interesting, though. Detroit's looking for a 4. They're looking to upgrade at the 4, the Tobias Harris position. And remember I talked yesterday about Michael Porter Jr. from Denver. I was like, I'd like to get Michael Porter Jr. Apparently, Hauser from Boston, the white boy, the shooter, is being shopped. And Simmons made a real case for, like, how is Detroit not taking a flyer on Hauser? Like, they've got to have a few things they'd be willing to get rid of for a Hauser, You don't have to ask a lot for him either. Detroit would or Boston would probably, his contract's favorable. He's young enough. I mean, his defense isn't great, but, like, he's exactly what we're looking for. I was like, bro, sold. I'll take Hauser from Boston to, at the 4. Give him Tobias Harris for Hauser, like, straight across. Done. I'll take Hauser. If the Celtics are having a fire sale, Detroit will take Hauser. We'd love to have him. A white boy out there shooting threes? A Fontecchio and Hauser, bro, coming off the bench, just be twin three-point shooters on each side of the ball. Can you sell us Beasley? No, you cannot. No. You cannot have Beasley. He's from Detroit, bro. He's ours. He's local, dude. That's why he's so sweet, dude. He's from Detroit, dude. Gunther can tell me more about this glass? Okay, well, I got to hold on to that then. Everything else is getting sold. Has to actually make a serious move with Tatum and Hallie out east is wide. That's what I'm saying. We need to let's grab Hauser and let's make a play, bro. Or let's grab Michael Porter Jr. from Denver and then give him a couple of, deep bench type pieces. And I'd be willing to if they give us Michael Porter Jr., I'd be willing to get rid of Fontecchio. I like Fontecchio, but I'd give him Fontecchio, Holland, a couple of picks for Michael Porter Jr. I mean, how much do they really want for him? It sounds like they're trying to move off his contract, dude. We can afford his contract. We'll pick him up. We need to make some kind of move, dude. I don't like that Detroit's not making moves right now. We need to make a move, dude. This East is wide damn open. We need a 4 that can shoot the 3. Period. We don't need another bully on the block, dude. Like when we play Duran and Stewart together, or we play like, I mean, Tobias Harris was a nice like bucket at 15 feet or whatever, and he could shoot a three, but we want that real threat out there on the 3-point line. That's what we actually want. We need to pick one up, dude. There's some available. We need to pick one up. It's crazy that we haven't picked one up. Yeah, dude. Well, he said a couple things during that press conference. One of the things was like, yeah, what do you expect, franchises to do when somebody gets injured? You got to start moving personnel. The second apron. He started blaming the second apron. Started talking about nobody's off the table. Josic, even number 15. Like, I was like, bro, what are you talking about? The second apron's got a lot of bad GMs all messed up in their heads. Like, yeah. The soundbite I saw on Instagram was something about nobody's off the table, even number 15. I was like, wait, what? You're not trading Josic. What are you talking about? Like, I'm telling you, it's this second apron. It's got all these guys out of their brains, dude. They don't know what to do. And your boy here was talking about this how long ago? I've been talking about this. The world's finally playing catch up. Professional basketball GMs are finally getting where I'm at. Once I saw that podcast where they broke down the second apron and the hard cap, the new hard cap and the, whatever, or soft cap, that's what they called it. They called it a soft cap, and all the people were like, yeah, no, dude. When you really look at it, it's a hard cap. Like, this is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for really bad GMs, and it's going to make some weird stuff like some OKC championships and Indiana coming out of the East type stuff happen. And good teams are going to blow up just by virtue of salary alone. They're going to blow up, which I guess is what Silver wants. I don't know. I guess I just never really thought super teams were that big of a problem. When it happened, sometimes it was annoying, sometimes it was cool, sometimes it won championships, but not always. I think of a lot of examples where it did win championships. I don't know. Super teams weren't as bad as what's happening now, which is where the whole damn league is like terrified to spend money, and all the franchises are scared, and players that should be making their big dollars aren't getting their contracts. It's like, dude, pay the players. Pay the players. This whole, they're overpaid as it is. No, they're not. No, they're not. Look at the revenue of an NBA franchise and look at how small of a percentage the player salaries actually are. Given they are the entirety of the product, they should be getting far more than they get when you break down the actual percentage. So this whole they get to play basketball and make millions of dollars. Boo hoo! Like, no, dude. Look how much money these franchises make off these dudes. Like, they make a fraction. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess you can make that argument. I don't know. It feels to me like it's never going to come back and hit the owners. It's going to come back and hit the players. I think that players get the shaft too often as is. So I'm kind of always on team player. I think motherfuckers should be making more money. I think motherfuckers should be making a lot more money. I think they make a fraction right now, and it's embarrassing. The Lakers just sold for $10 billion, guys. Like, what do we like? Come on, stop it. I already have one of these. God damn it! I thought I didn't have one of those. Put away the slingshot. I don't know. It's not going to come. Like when you do the worst part is the Players Association signed off on this hard cap. That's how that works. They have to sit down with the CBA. They have to sit down with the owners. They have to sit down with the league. Everybody sits down and they all vote on it, basically, on the new collective bargaining agreement, the new CBA or whatever. And the players signed off on it, or their representation did at least. It's like, cool, great. You guys just shot yourself in the foot. So you can't even really be mad about it. I'm upset about it because I think there's a lot of people that aren't going to get their paydays, that deserve their paydays. especially as talented as they all are, and as how much money the league makes, and yada yada yada. I'm starting to repeat myself, but bottom line is, like, it's not going to come out of the owners' pockets. It's not going to come out of the franchise's pockets. This new hard cap only hurts players, as far as I can tell. It's like, why are we trying to hurt the players? They're the whole reason this thing exists. I don't know. They signed off on it. Their representation, the handful of pros that make up the, the voting block for the players, like, basically was like, oh, it looks good. Morons. Unless I'm missing a big piece. It's like, what are you doing, dude? You shot yourselves in the foot. Now my OKC has to be pulled apart in 2 years? What are we doing? Unless I'm missing something. I mean, I leave a lot of room that maybe I don't completely understand what I'm talking about with the CBA. Obviously, grain of salt, guys. I mean, I have a fucking 7th grade education. Like, let's, But it's my understanding that, like, it's a preventative measure so you can't build super teams, right? You can't have, like, 4 max salary guys on the same franchise because, like, you just, it penalizes the hell out of the team for yada, yada, yada. Like, I get what they were trying to do, but, man, this didn't pull it off. There's got to be a way to do it where you don't completely punish a team for drafting well and building up young talent, and that young talent getting to a place where they are, because of their talent, able to make a large amount of money, that, like, life-changing amount of money, the amount of money that makes them play right through a goddamn leg injury and blow their Achilles out in the NBA Finals. Like, I guess go OKC. Go OKC, right? I just, on a big picture level, 140 140 million, 3 players in a couple of years. We're screwed. We're screwed, dude. What do we got? 800? Oh, bro. To her home. Damn it! Are chickens all female? They are, right? Well, why did I name that chicken Neil? That's my dad's name. I was naming it after my mom, my dad, my aunt. Ooh, Sharon, my auntie Sharon. I have women in my life. I gotta sell that first chicken I named Neil. I gotta sell that chicken, dude. Because chicken are female. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I think it was gonna have a male chicken? That's a rooster. That's stupid. It's the stupidest thing ever. All right. That's Sharon. What's up, Sharon? There's Neil. Okay. Um. Oh, Esther. My grandma Esther. We'll name the 4th chicken Esther. Oh, Grandma Mona. Oh, I got so many women. So many ladies in my life. More than I even realized, now that I think about it. Sweet. Okay, so we've got our first bit of chickens. Now, eventually, I'll save up enough to make a second chicken coop right next to this one, right here. And then we'll do a third chicken coop over here, and they'll do maybe 2 more chicken coops down here. This will eventually move. We got to get this out of here at some point. Kyle Quick thinks it makes things very interesting every year. Yeah, wait till the young core in Houston all has to get paid, and then you can't afford it. Then you have to dismantle your team, even though you drafted all these young guys, and you're proud of these young guys. You've invested time in these young guys, and watch them grow into great basketball players that deserve a good payday, and watch them all go to other teams to get it because they can't all get it in the same place because the second apron. Dun dun dun. Just you wait, dude. It'll happen to you too. And then you'll be singing a whole different song, dude. All right, let's go to the beach and do some fishing. Has begun in the mountains? Oh, dude, screw this noise. We're going up to the mountains. A sturgeon frenzy has just appeared up in the mountains, dude. We'll go up there. Linus, what's up, homie? Yeah, I guess. All right, yeah, cool. Good talk. Ooh, there they are, right over there. Hold on, I gotta go over there. We got a sturgeon frenzy going on over there, dude. Look at that, dude. It's a damn frenzy, bud. Bro. Damn it. Sturgeons are tough. Am I not good enough fisherman? I might not be a good enough fisherman for sturgeon, dude. Or I am. Wait, oh, that's not sturgeon. What the hell? Did I scare him off? What happened to the sturgeon, dude? Alrighty, well, the sturgeons are gone. That's the thing that's I was there for. I feel like I've almost got enough money to... Maybe if I sell all my fish, I'll have enough money to make another chicken coop. I kind of just want to make a second chicken coop right next to the chicken coop I just had. I was saving all those fish for when I make a dehydrator, but I'll just catch more fish. I mean, it's like, you know. This is for sure going to be a fair amount of money for all these fish, I would think. I mean, not as much as if I dehydrated all these fish, but I'm not even, you know. Who cares about all that at some point, dude? It's like, let's just make our money real quick. Then let me grab the wood and the rocks, because when morning hits and I have all this fresh money in my pocket, we're going to go over there and commission another chicken coop. Oh, look at that. 2,500 bucks. That's weak. For like 30 fish? I mean, what the hell? That's embarrassing. What are you going to do? Ooh, green rain. Sweet. Okay. Well, here's the good news. We don't have to worry about... Oh, you can get so much moss off of these. Yes. That's awesome because I want to make the... Oh, this is great news. Oops. Dude, that's actually great, though, that those, like, turn into moss. Because I need to get moss together to make those stumps for the... What do you call it? with the hardwood, and you make this in the, what is it called? Right here, mushroom log. Dude, that's sick. I can make like 2 or 3 of them now. Okay, let's scramble. It's go time. Oh, hold on. I gotta feed the chickens. No, I don't. They still got chicken. They still got stuff. Right. Let's talk to them though. Let's say hello to them. They need that in their lives. Give them the love. Give them the love. Give them the love. All right, we're out of here. We got a jam on all of these right here. It's not even just about the fiber. It's about the moss, because the moss is going to be invaluable. I mean, I could set up these moss stumps all along the tree line, all along the... Bro. Dude, I have 50 dude, that's 5 moss logs right there. Let's go. Plus what I have in my storage already. Dude, we're gonna make so many, we're gonna make so much money. It's secretly one of the most profitable things you can do. It's like a new thing from one of the newest updates. Is mushroom logs. I make so much money off my mushroom logs on my other farm. To think that I'm going to be deep in mushroom logs on this one. Oh, like all up in here, all up in here, I'm going to put mushroom logs all along the sides of this thing, dude. Come on. Passive income like a mug. Yep. Whoa. A little extra hardwood, why not? Gimme, gimme. Oh, I gotta go over to Robin's before it gets too late in the day, though. It's 12:20 right now. We can come back and at the end of the day, we'll put some mushroom logs down. All right, we ride. Bro. She's not at her. What the hell? Ah, where's she at, dude? Did I wait too long? Is it too late in the day? Maybe it's too late in the day. Where's your wife, bro? Yeah, where's your old lady, dude? I could give a shit less what you're doing, bro. Weak. Where does she go on Thursdays? Like, I thought it was Wednesday was the exercising with the girls or whatever. Wasn't that Wednesday? That was Wednesday, right? Dude, I got 106 moss, dude. I'm gonna make dude, I'm gonna make so many logs. It's gonna be crazy. $126 plus what's in my. Dude, we got enough. We got enough. I mean, we can never have too many, in my opinion. Grab those. A little summer squash. I mean, look at all the seeds I collected as well. I mean, good lord. Okay, so what we'll do is we will grab first things first. We dump out the crap we don't need. What am I doing? I need that right now. That I don't need. That I don't need. Put that in there for now. Do I have a seed one over here? I do. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Ooh, I could do that today. It's too late now. It's 5 in the evening. We'll take care of that later. I mean, dude, that was a lot of hard. I can get more though. That's the thing. I'm not really. Oh wait, hold on to that. All right. Few of those are like tucked under in a way where it's a little bit but most of them are up. You know what? I'm gonna grab these handful that are tucked under because I don't trust these ones. Okay, and then we do. I'll check on that a little bit. I think that counts as trees, right? they need to be planted by trees or whatever is what they say. Like plant them by trees, and you'll get this or that or the yada yada yada. I think those count as trees. The edge line trees there are trees, right? I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. I'll have to watch a YouTube video on that or something. Find out. Worst case, I'll set up a couple of trees somewhere, plant a line of saplings, and then put those next to that line of saplings. And I don't think it has to be perfect. It's not perfect on my other farm, and I'm getting tons of mushrooms off those things. Okay, so 8:30 p.m., which means I guess we call it here. That's weird. Ooh. All right. That was pretty quick. It's only 8 o'clock. Perfect. Let's start our trip. Oh, actually, let's do this. This will become way more difficult to manage once I get like 4 or 5 different. It'll start taking a long time to trough off the chickens once I get like 60 or 70 of them shits. But right now we're still early on in our chicken adventure, so. What's up, buddy? There you go. Have some water. Spice berries. Spice berries are very delicious. All right, lady, be at your desk. There you go. Thank you. Come here. We want to make another one of those, please. We'd like to put it right here. Alrighty. All right, let's go to the mines. Right? What the hell? Why not? What do I have for bottom of the mines? Yeah. Pam is thirsty. Can't help her with that. Shorts. Yeah, I'm not a good enough friend with Marnie yet. We'll get there eventually. Eventually, she will let me into her bedroom, and then I will get the mayor's underwear, which he has unfortunately left inside of her bedroom. Because he's a creepy perv, dude. Mayor Lewis is a creepy perv. He's got creepy perv moves, dude. And I'm covering his butt. Well, nothing's covering his butt right now. His underwear in her bedroom, but like, he's lost his undies. But that's neither here nor there. Here you go, bud. A little sweet pea for you. Oh, I wasn't trying to eat it in your face. That's rude. Here you go, bud. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Linus is just out here living his best life, dude. He's my homie. Linus is the homie right there, dude. He's a real one. I need a lot of this silver stuff here, the white stuff there on the rocks. That's the iron. We need that to upgrade to the next level for all of our equipment, so. So at every opportunity, we will grab that stuff. We're for sure trying to get down the mine as quickly as possible, but we're also, here to grab resources as well. We're not just in it for the level down, level down, level down. Some people are speed run to the bottom of the cave, and that's all well and good. Nothing wrong with that strat, but because the rewards are, pretty good every time you get down a certain amount. But I also need to grab the irons right now, to be honest. That's as valuable to me. Nice try, dickhead. I saw what you're trying to do there. Catch you in a corner, though, and you're busted, huh? Catch you in a corner, though. Get out of my face. Dude, a coffee bean is a pretty good prize at this level. Bro, are we full? What the hell? Oh, get rid of this thing, dude. We don't need that crap in our pockets. What? I'm getting very low on energy. Does this give me energy? I don't even remember. A little bit. Okay. Well. We have no idea where the next... Oh, there it is. Whoa. Another coffee bean. Good Lord. Nice try, dude. Suck a fish. Oh, shit. He got me still. Oh, what the hell? My cursor went over my toolbar and I started flicking around on stuff. I wasn't trying to do that. Do I need to get rid of? Honestly, the topaz. I don't care about topaz, dude. Winter boots. Okay, get rid of these crap ass things. Perfect. One defense to 2 defense plus 1 immunity from a tundra boots, dude. Come on. Well, we went down a fair amount of levels right there. That was sick. Throw one of those in there. Throw another cave carrot in there. I got to remember I have stuff to eat here. Crystal fruit, throw that in there. Go ahead and throw the bat wings in there and that in there as well. Okay. Oh, man. Oh. We got to go to Gunther's. Where was the other thing that I had, though? Was the other thing? Did I put the other thing I have away, or did I don't remember. It was glass or something? Oh, yeah. So glass, and then... Blacksmith's gonna open that, so... I mean, these are all seed-related things, so I think that's probably going to go over here. Yeah. And we'll grab this guy for the road as well. Have 3 different pairs of boots, dude. Same ones. Are you kidding me? I can't sell these either? That's bull. That's bull. That's full bull, dude. That's full bull. Oh, that's some pretty good money. Pretty good money. Pretty good money. Making some cash. Making some Skrilla. Already got 2 chicken coops. Living my best life. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay. Somebody send me a prize. Trout derby. Yeah, the gorilla that you sold. How can you crop levels? Long story. I need a fresh melon from your farm. If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. Okay, that's a long-term one, right? I'll be sure to plant some melons. I'll do my best to plant some melons at some point. But it's not going to be now, dude. Okay. Chickens. Hey, come here. Yep. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out. Ooh, eggs. Fuck yeah, dude. They still got their 4 hays over there. Love it. Where was the extra? I had an extra chest. Yes, I did. There we go. That is going to be 4 eggs. Just put it right in the middle, and it's 4 eggs. There we go. All right. 8:50, perfect timing. Just enough time to get across town. Be one of Gunther's first customers for the frozen geode, then down to, or I'm sorry, Clint's first customers for the frozen geode, then get down to Gunther. Then golden ticket at the mayor's house, back to my place, smelt, because we got a whole bunch of iron ores we need to turn into bars so that we can sell them, or so we can start upgrading our equipment to iron with Clint. Oop, went the wrong way. Clint, right here. Clint. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Yep, got a geode for you, champ. There you go. Ooh, the snow foam or whatever. Soapstone. There you go. I do believe I'll have 3 things to donate to Gunther. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think I have soapstone over there. I don't think I have the green roll either. I know I don't have the glass because it says, you know, talk to Gunther or whatever about it. Soapstone goes probably down here, right? Scroll goes with the scrolls. No prize? I didn't get a reward? That was 3 things, dude. Damn it. All right. Oh, yeah, you can get the frick out of my way, bro. What's your problem? Sup, bro? Sorry, Blake. What's up, Jesse? How's it going? Take care. All right. Get out of my way, Harvey. I got a lot of things to do today. We are moving and shaking. I'll tell you that. We are moving and... Oh, seeds. Boo. Well, at least the next one's going to be something good, though. I don't need that bed either. My bed's a waste of time. I don't know what that cup of juice is, but I'll take that purple drink. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Smelting. Smelt. We got to go make the iron bars. I got a bunch of iron down there in the... we put our dog down today. Ugh. I've been there. That's a bummer. Well, he or she is in a better place, right? Didn't want him to suffer. 100%. Totally understand. Yeah. At a certain point, you're not doing that dog any favors. I've seen a lot of people because they, oh, I'm going to miss him. They don't want to get rid of that dog, and they've let that dog live way too long. I've seen people that have gone the other way with it, where they just keep the animal alive, and it's miserable, and it's not living its best life. Like, yeah, it's never best case, better to kill it. I mean, it's never better to kill it, but, like, it's not even kill it, put it down. But, like, yeah, sometimes it's at a place where, I mean, what are we doing, So, I'm sorry that's happened. But I'm sure he or she, like I said, is in a better place. Yeah, you want to be like, hey, it's end of the day, it's their dog. But like when the dog gets to like 16, 18 years old and it can barely move, and you're like, why are you doing this? This dog is not this quality of life is shit. Why are we still? Why is this dog still alive? Like it's like why are you doing this to the poor animal? We like to put the food right under his mouth so he can try and eat it. It's like, bro. Yeah. I'm sure you already know this, but I think you guys did the humane thing. Like at a certain point, it's quality of life. It's a quality of life decision. So, it sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't suck. It absolutely sucks, but at a certain point, it's the humane thing to do. It really is. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That sucks. But at the end of the day, that's what makes life so beautiful, right? Is the fact that it's finite. It has an ending. There's only so much time. That's kind of the beauty of life, right? Every single breath. All right, so I guess we fish a little bit, maybe? I don't have anything else really to do at this point. Yes, we do. And spend as little of it as possible doing things you don't want to do. That's my take. I do everything in my power to spend as little time as possible not pursuing my actual passions and joys, Some call that a hedonistic lifestyle. I call that getting every last drop of blood out of the rock, Most days, not always, but most days. Occasionally, I have to do a little bit of adulting, which is annoying. But cost of doing business. You got to keep your bills paid and your lights on and your apartment clean enough to sustain life and so on and so forth. But like within reason, I spend every single day, as much of the day as possible, doing exactly what I want to do. Playing video games, watching movies, painting, pursuing my interests and passions. And I don't think at the end of it, it'll have been a wasted life, When it's all said and done, I get a sense that I'm going to leave pretty content. I wonder how many people can say that, Dying with the least amount of regrets, right? I think that's the trick of it. That was a tough fight with that fish right there. Good Lord. I mean, some people accuse me of Peter Pan in it, you know, being childish. It's like, yeah, absolutely. Totally fair assessment of my existence. But if you're expecting me to be all serious and an adult, like, you can kick rocks. Never going to happen. I see. I built a coop. Yeah, I built a couple of them. Got a couple coops built now. I filled the first coop full of all my loved ones. My mom, my grandma, my aunt, and two of my aunts, my mom and my grandma, are the first 4 chickens. The next 4 or 5 will probably be my nieces. Actually, I have 8 or 9 nieces, so I can do all of them. Nova, Ellie, May, Becca, Esme. And then we go into Dirt's Girls. We got Bailey, Audrey, Avon. Then we go into my other brother, Gorilla has a couple kids, or a couple girls, Mikkel, Reagan. I mean, dude, the next 10 or 11 chickens are already named. If I do all my nieces, I mean, my older brother Josh has some girls too. I don't know what the name of his girls are. He's one of the brothers I'm the least close with, or I don't see his. I've spent the least amount of time with his kids, I should say. So I'm not 100% sure what his. And I thought, well, I have 6 brothers, and I think almost all of them have kids. I mean, a couple of my brothers have 4 or 5 kids. My older brother Greg has 5. My little brother Phil has, I think, 4 now. My brother Dirt has 3. Curtis has 3. All girls. My older brother Greg, all girls. My little brother Phil has 3 girls and 1 boy, I think. So like I got to figure out the names of Josh's girls. I know Julian is the name of his oldest, his boy, but I think he has daughters. But after that, at least a couple of them, I got to figure out what their names are. But I have so many nieces. Is my point? They're all going to become chickens on this farm. McNugget Farm's going to be full of all my nieces and so on. That's happening. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister, and only the sister has a son, and I am the youngest. Nice. Yeah, between all the brothers, I think I have 17 nieces and nephews. I don't even bother with presents at Christmas. I'd go broke. I couldn't afford it. No chance. Even at $5 a piece, that's still like, 75. I don't know how much money that is. I can't do the math. Even at $5 a piece, at 17 of them, that's 50. A lot of money. It's almost $100. Even if they just got 5. And what's a $5 gift nowadays? I don't even bother. I'm like, yo, Uncle Nick's not getting you anything. Hey, Uncle Nick's a dirtbag. He doesn't give presents. I also don't ask for presents, though, at the same time. It was a strategic move quite a long time ago by me. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I can't afford it. Cannot afford it. Not unless I work more hours at work, and I'm not doing that. I work as little as I possibly can and still survive. So that I can continue to be Peter Pan in it like I do, playing video games all day. I work as little as I possibly can because life's not worth spending 8 hours a day at a job. No, sir. But that being said, I can't really afford to buy Christmas presents or birthday presents for 17 nieces and nephews, not to mention 6 brothers and parents, and oh my gosh, it's exhausting even to think about. So there's a downside for sure, but there's never a lack of people to help you move. That's the good. They're like, so what's the upside? Well, the upside is with a phone call, I can have a whole squad of people here to help me move. Push comes to shove. If the world goes to hell, I lose my job, God forbid, something like that. Finances go to hell. I have, 15 to 20 couches to surf on till I get back on my feet. So if there's that, there's plenty of upsides at the same time. Plenty of upside. Ooh, what's this? Recycling machine, worm bin, deluxe bait. Nice. Y'all should make a sports team or something. Yeah, right? Dude, it's so hard just to get all the brothers together to do anything. You have no idea. We're spread across like 2 or 3 states now. It's, yeah. Easier said than done organizing everybody. That's the only downside. That's kind of the bummer of it. Yep. Alrighty. But yeah, for the first, I don't know, 12 to 15 chickens, I already have the names, is the long and short of it. 6 gold ores. Okay. You got it, Clint. Heading to the mines right now. I'll keep an eye out for gold. There's talk of a hiking outing with all the brothers, or at least 5 out of the 7 of us. It'd be interesting to get Jason and Andrew, but like that's way tougher. Greg, Phil, Josh, Curtis, me, easier. Much more tight knit group. Jason and Andrew have slipped off the you know group chats and whatever else. They've been lost in the shuffle a little bit. That'd be wild to get all 7 of us together. I don't think we've. I'm trying to think of the last time all 7 of us brothers were in the same room. I mean, it's literally been decades. But there's talk of us all getting together for a hike, though. That's a thing we do up here in the Pacific Northwest. Lots of hiking. There's talks of a hike. I'm into it. I'll go on a hike. Get all the brothers up into the woods, walking up a mountain. Come on. The last 10 days I spent 147 hours playing Stardew. Is that right? I should lay off ever or play more. I mean, who cares? At the end of the day, are you having fun? I mean, what would, as long as your whole life isn't going to hell around you while you're doing that, like, who you hurting? You're not hurting anybody. I'm the worst at fighting these monsters. I'm getting murked out here. Good Lord. Well, there you go. I wouldn't worry about it then. There we are. Yeah, I should do a lot of things. Can I go this way? Is this a thing? Why does that exist? That's annoying. Ooh, what are those? 1 and 2? 2 and 1? What's better, immunity or defense? Immunity or defense? The blue ones look cooler. I'm going the blue ones. The blue ones look way cooler. I'm going with those ones. Is defense better? Okay. Well, I like the blue ones. I think they look cool. I will fight you with everything that I have. My mouse keeps going off the screen. My mouse keeps going off the screen and pausing everything while I'm trying to fight, dude. I got to keep my mouse on the screen. My mouse discipline is terrible. Oh, thank God. I thought there was going to be one of the rocks over by those guys. I didn't want to try and fight those guys. Woohoo! Oh, I'm a ghost. Oh. I'm not looking at you. Yep. I'm not looking. I'm over here just messing with these rocks. This rock's looking interesting. I wonder what how much it get? Oh, it's a... Ooh, 3 out of the whatever the... Better against slimes? Okay. Fair enough. And plus they're blue, which is cool. Also, they're blue, which I like. Have that, Dave. All right, I should probably head up to the surface. Not because I'm not because it's like too late to stay in the mines, but like my energy is shit. I don't think I have anything else to eat. Yeah, let's call it. Oh, those go in there. Yep. Oh, I have stuff to eat right here. Hold the beans right now. We ride. Those ghosts are annoying. Just as some of the defense decreases the damage you take, immunity makes debuffs less likely to occur when something hits you, like slowness from slimes. Got you. Okay, well, yeah, then I probably want immunity, right? Because I get hit by the slimes. Like, I'm getting hit by the slimes. Like, that's going to happen. Pretty good impression. What was that thing? Let me get that as well. Let me eat that as well. Thank you. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay. Where is the ladder? If you have high enough level of immunity, you can be fully immune to... Is that right? Okay. Well, I'll have to work on that. I'm going to put these over here where I can watch those, see how many of those I collect. Ladder. Ooh. Haha. Dodged. Juked. Michael Jordan. Oh my God. Get off me. Get off me. I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. Ooh. What's the iron edge? Is that good? Oh, Lord. Sometimes you just got to put your back to a corner and just go to work. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to swing when there's anybody anywhere near you. Just to let them know you're not playing games out here. You know? 5 out of 6. What's this one? Ooh, what's that? That's good, right? Yo, is that good, though, low-key? It doesn't have as much speed, but... I mean, it crushes the cutlass, right? Oh, yeah, it does. It has plus the defense and the crit power. Oh, it's way better, right? All right, put the cutlass down there. Okay, that's pretty sick, dude. What the hell? Is that like a special thing I just got? That feels like a special thing I just got, dude. Nice. Oh, jack move, dude. Well, I just made up that deficit of the defense, right? With this sword that I was worried about, right? I just made that up with the sword. The sword covers the defense that I lost from the boots. Like for a low-level weapon, this is a pretty good weapon, I feel like, maybe. I don't know anything about the weapons on this game, but like that doesn't seem like a normal weapon to me, right? That's like some fancy, it has like fancy underwriting and stuff. Like the +2 defense, like I was losing a spot of defense, but I just made up for that and some. Damn. I've never even looked at stuff like that before, but on that one I was like, yeah, that's pretty obvious. I mean, it hits harder, just in general, but like also the added defense or whatever, like covers the loss I had on my boots, so now I get to wear my cool blue boots. It's almost like the game is like, oh, you like the blue boots? No problem, we got you, bro. We'll cover you on that, on the blue boots. We know you like to look fly as the sky with your cool boy boots. I hear a bat. Yep, there he is. Oh, lordy. How about that? What the hell? How'd that still hit me? Get out my face. Ooh, perfect. What's this one? Boo. Crystal Dagger's trash. Boo. But you know what isn't trash? Fishing right here. Yeah, bitch. Let me get cave jelly, please. Can a motherfucker get some cave jelly? Come on. What level is this? 60? Okay, I gotta remember this. It's a little late for, you know, fishing, but maybe I could be lucky and catch a cave jelly right off the bat. Nope, caught a fish. Damn. Never thought I'd be upset to catch a fish, but... I mean, we'll take it. I gotta come back to level 60, though, and do some fishing one day. Get some cave jelly so I can get the dehydrator for my fish. Special note. Gotta remember that. Plus 50 crit power. It's 4 to 10 damage, though. It's trash. It's trash. It's trash. I want to make some quesadillas and take a nap. I'm about ready to call this thing 2.5 hours. Yeah, that's a pretty good run. Pretty good run of it. Ooh, look at the mushrooms. Mushrooms are paying out. Let's go. Hold on, let me put away this stuff before I worry about that. But look at all those mushrooms. Yes. I knew that was a good idea, dude. I'm super smart. That shit might be overpowered, to be honest. Oh, man, we have so many more. What am I doing with all this crap? Oh, right. Yeah, I'll have to sell it over there at some point. I'm just storing them all away in here for now. Until I get one of those furniture, whatever the things, and I can put all the clothing in there. Oh, it's getting late. Yeah. These iron bars are about to pop, though, and I'll put more of them in, and then I'll go to bed. I'm sure of it. Oh, that's right. I wanted to grab my mushrooms. What am I doing? I like how I still have to look at my keyboard sometimes to figure out what button is the... What's the go button? I forgot. Oh, dude, I'm mushroom rich. Let's go. That's gonna pay out passive money all the time, dude. Those mushroom logs. I love a good mushroom log, dude. That's just free cash, dude. That's just free cash. I'm a big fan of that. All right, clearly they're not gonna sprout new iron bars right now, so we're going to bed. I mean, they'll become way better mushrooms eventually. Give it time, dude. We're gonna get dumb rich off of log mushrooms, dude. Dumb rich, dude. Okay, well, we now have 2 chicken coops, dude, to fill. We also have 2 chicken coops to upgrade to the point where I don't have to auto feed these chickens, dude. I have to manually feed these chickens, which I don't want to have to do. I said I was going to stop today, so I'm going to probably stop today. I have 1 plum in there. I'll have to remember that for when I play this day again. I got peppers on the hot seat. We got chickens to buy, peppers to sell. We got squashes that are ready to harvest, silvers that are ready to switch. When I do this, put more silvers in. We'll do all that the next time we play. I'm gonna call it a day right now. Right now, it's literally noon for me right now. It is 12 noon right now. I have some lunch I need to prepare. Have a few things I want to do. I've been talking about finishing this painting for a while. I'm going to probably do that today. I need to get my white paint out. I need to finalize the lines on the outside and the in-betweens of the colors. And then I need to sign the bottom of that thing and move it off the easel and get a new painting started. I've been putting that off for a while. I could definitely do that this afternoon if I quit playing this game right now. I'm tired of that being in the background. I want a new canvas in the background. I don't necessarily have an idea of what to work on on said new canvas, but God damn it, I'm sick of looking at that in the background on this camera. Like right back there, seeing that back there all the time. I'm sick of it. It's done. Almost done. I just got to finish it. I've been putting it off because I don't have a cool idea for my next painting. I don't know if you've ever done that in your life, but it's the worst. When you don't have a cool new creative idea that could push you to finish the idea you're working on currently. It's like, Anyways. All right, we'll leave it here. Guys, thanks so much for watching. This was what, part 5? Part 4, 5? Part 5? Stay tuned for part 6, episode 6, which will be in the next couple days. Tomorrow I'm probably going to play some High Life RP. We mix it up on this channel. But I expect me to play more Stardew during the week, though, because I'm starting to get to a good place on this farm where I'm really starting to enjoy it. So I've gotten past that brutal first, 2 or 3 weeks on a brand new farm where you're like, oh, I can't afford anything or do anything. It's like we're starting to move now a little bit. We're starting to get some things shaking and some things moving. So it's going to start getting fun. For now, though, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. Check the Instagram if you want to. Totally not.